And good morning, everybody. My name is Osa. We are playing Farming Simulator 25 on Alma, Missouri. And I'm sleeping till October. So let's get that out of the way. Oh, I didn't look at the store. Okay, so don't need any new equipment, but yeah, it doesn't hurt to look. So, Dumpty Dumpty Dum. All right, there is new stuff. Oh, sugar beet harvester. Sugar cane harvester. Truck trailer. What the heck is... That's a planter. And... yeah, one of those. Okay, let's sleep again. Need to check the animals. So the animals should be all well fed. I have been selling a lot of stuff. So between last week and this week, all the crops are planted. Nice. Dang, that's cheap. That's a potato harvester. That's a thing. That's another thing. What is that? Well, that's a seed tank. That's a nice tractor. And that one. Okay. So, I've cut the grass once. Reason for that is it needed to be cut. I turned it all into silage and we're still at the end of that. Okay. After that. Which is why we're up to where we're up to. We've also... October is when the corn, cotton and soybeans are ready. Soybeans are 2 months. Corn and cotton are both 2 months. Okay. Cows are cows. Oh, crud. They're nearly out of food. That's not a good thing. They're not nearly out of food. Horses have food. So, big deal here is they've got the straw. We've almost got 50,000 litres of slurry. We'll wait a month for that. I could do it now. And we do have straw. Okay. Contracts. There's that one for that stuff, which I don't have. Oh, there's a stone picking contract on that field. And biogas plant still has... We are producing way more manure than we need. We are kind of producing more slurry than we need. And I did sell off a batch of wool. Okay, so we need to feed animals. So let's get that going. And we only really need to top off the tank here. What I might do is I'll top off the other farm and then bring what remains down here and then mix another tank or bucket load. Because October we're going to be super busy. It's turning out I need to feed the cows on the 4th day of each month. So, or 4th week of each month potentially. So that's the thing. Our crops have been decimated by hail. You can see all the patches all over the place. That field is just... I mean, it's not a lot, but it's a bit. Each hailstorm has damaged crop. I have bought that field. It has been ploughed. I did run round the edge of it, so the field contours, no, the field definition and the field, what is it? What you see of the field should match. So we'll just run the dog over. Whoops. Take this round the back. We're going to need our thing. Now, the other problem we do have is we are running scary short on food. Well, somewhat. Square bale straw. I have 7 left, which is not a good thing. Square bale hay, we want 4 of those. And round bale silage, I want 6. So we got a lot of silage. The thing is when I do silage, if I don't have a full trailer load, I won't bother going to town with it. I'll just drop it off there, which is why our silage is fairly well apportioned. So I'm going to get in that, press the shift key, and off we go to start shoveling bales. So I sold off the milk. I've transferred all of the slurry. I've also sold off all of the what's the other stuff that we do? Can't remember. The methane all got sold off too. So we've made a fair bit of money the last couple of months. Okay, that up. And lift it up more. I have added a lime production. I've added 2 lime production facilities to the game save. So potentially we could think about doing lime manufacturing. Okay, what I'm going to do here. I was suddenly reminded of what I used to do back in Farm Sim 17. If you've got some good shadows, use the shadows to determine when you're in the right elevation with your forks. Oh, drop it off the end. Put that there. And Cameo, good morning. Very early riser today. So how's your weekend looking? Okay, so again we go with shadow. Actually, the shadow at this point ain't that good. So Mrs. Osa's going out today, or at least leaving this morning for stuff. Alright, there we go. Yay. Try and stab it from the end. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a thing around here. We've had some bad storms, we've had some high winds, but we haven't had any tornadoes close. Where I live, should I say. We've had We have had tornadoes within 30 miles of us. Our church lost its steeple spire, has holes in the roof and holes in the siding, and didn't have any electricity on Wednesday or Thursday. But that's 30 miles away. There was a large wind event. I don't know that they confirmed it was a tornado down in Ann Arbor, which caused some damage at the freeway. Round here, I think the neighbour's tree went down. And that's kind of all we've seen so far. But lots of rain, potential flooding. I tend to, when I buy houses, I don't know that it's a conscious effort, but I try to buy stuff that's at the top of the hill. So you're looking downhill in all directions. It's a pain to drive up to sometimes in the winter, but the good news is that you don't have a problem. Are you using a lot of food here? Well, okay. Now I could throw some bales in this, but I'm still going to have to do another trip. So, well, should I? I could do... Let's do 2 bales of silage, 1 bale of hay, and if there's still room and enough stuff, I'll think about something else. All right. So 2 silage, 1 hay. Sorry, trying to concentrate here. Oop. Think just drive around this side and throw it in. So not sure if I need another bale of straw in that mix, but if I can get it, I should. Oh. Do. Okay, how is that for... Oh, we've still got another 10,000 room in there. I think I can probably get another straw bale in there, so I will. Oops. I should have just got out and walked over, but I didn't. In theory, I could stick another bale of straw in there. Well, that didn't work. Goodness. Now this week also I've been messing around with the laser cutter in attempt to make ramps for the end of the station platforms, and that is not as easy as it sounds. I'm going to have to do a lot of educating myself about how Inkscape works. I can do the basis where there is a website that generates cut patterns for boxes, and I've been using that to make trays, so don't put one side on or one top on. One top on or whatever, and then you put the tray upside down, so you end up with that's very close to being bad mix, but it's total mix ration. So actually let's turn that off. The problem is I could not put one end on and then cut the side pieces in half diagonally, but that then leaves the opposite end at an angle to perpendicular for the platform. So I've had to be playing around with removing bits of the cut and then rotating sides and edges and what have you, and I ended up with all the teeth on the top side, the sloping part, at the wrong angle to the slope, so it wouldn't all slot together. So I'm gonna have to come up with a different method. I think I can do something where I generate the top and the ends, throw away the sides, and then just create a triangle and then try and mesh it so that the teeth on the triangle are offset to the teeth on the top. Hopefully that should work, and I can cut myself a few. The nice thing is I can cut many edges, and I can cut ends and tops to the width I need, because I need about 3 or 4 different widths. But the edges are all going to be the same. Okay, this is still September 4, so we're good here. Next month we are going to have mowing and harvesting, so lots and lots and lots of tasks. I might get myself a rock picker and a lime production facility in the yard, and then start treating some of the fields. So the plan would be, I'm not going to do everything, but I will do lime for the, after I've cultivated a cornfield, I will pick up the rocks in the cornfield. Or it's not, it's subsoiled, the cornfield, because cornfields need to be ploughed. So either I need to plough it or I need to subsoil it. My preference is subsoiling, so we'll subsoil the field. That will make rocks in the field, so I should then send the rock picker out to pick up rocks and stick in the lime production. Now, all of my fields are covered in rocks, but we'll fix them as corn cycles through each field. So I think this time I've got a tiny field and a small, a reasonable sized bigger field. We'll rock pick those and during the winter, and then throw the rocks in the lime production for spring. I won't bother with the soybean fields or those fields. The cotton fields. We won't bother with the cotton fields this year, but next year I'll be planting corn and soybeans in the cotton fields and cotton in what was the soybean and other field this year. So that field's going to have rocks in, and I just bought it. So the plan there will be to fix that one too. And then the two fields on our left of the cornfields. So, yeah, I'll just rock pick all of those, possibly off camera, and fill them into the lime production facility. Lime production facility I'll probably put down the back where the chicken coop was, or towards the repair shed. Also want a repair shed down where down at the other yard. Okay, so we want a bale of straw. I have no straw left. 4 bits of straw. Oops. Hay, I want 1 bale of hay. And then I want 3 bales of silage. Boop. All right. Okay. I do not want 3 bales of silage. I want 2 bales of silage. Okay, let's... There we go. Nobody saw that. Let's jump in this thing and... Oh right, yes. I must admit, I haven't watched a farming video for, well, a fake farming video for a long time. I've watched real farmers doing stuff. A local farmer he's been talking about prices of fertilizer at the moment. He said what normally would cost him $15,000 to fill up his fertilizer tanks. He's talking $35,000 this year. So not fun. He's been doing all his maintenance on his sprayer now. And that's got the auto steer and everything else. He said the problem is he didn't I'm trying to think what he was saying.